Kristen, thank you so much for your efforts, and students, I'm so glad to see that you're here. This is wonderful. I'm Carol Morgan, and I'm the Democratic candidate for the Texas House, District 84. As a teacher and a counselor for 28 years and as a business owner, every position I have held has been about fixing things that were broken, about solving problems, and about helping people. And students, that's what a legislator is supposed to do. I'm running because people have been underrepresented in the Texas government. We have got to have an austerity drive in Austin, but it cannot be off the backs of education and programs for people, for the elderly, and for children. There are talks about making severe cuts in education because that is the bulk of the budget. However, education is the foundation for our future economic prosperity. And yet we don't mind in the state of Texas paying $322 million over the last 2 years for travel expenses. We don't mind paying $129,000 in security for a 2-day trip to China. Our priorities are confused. If we would chip away at those frivolous, non-people expenses first, initially, then we could save those programs that reduce our dropout rate in Texas, which is horrible. For instance, communities and schools. Private aircraft maintenance versus education. Which one is more important? Legislators should take it on the chin for their constituents. They should sacrifice first so their constituents do not have to. And that's why I'm giving up my legislator's salary for college scholarships. And I am inviting other lawmakers to follow my lead. West Texans must keep control of West Texas. We are ignored by Austin. We all know that. We cannot let political contributions from outside this region dictate what we as West Texans should do in our agriculture, in our schools, and with our water. We have a long list of things to do in Texas, a long list. Educational initiatives that better prepare our students for careers and colleges. More attention to community colleges because they serve 48% of our high school graduates, and they serve as job training opportunities for adult learners. They must have our attention. College initiatives like Tier 1 will increase science, technology, engineering, and medical graduates for this area. Those are the jobs of the future. Better oversight of state outsourcing contracts to private businesses must take place. Billions of taxpayer dollars have been squandered. The unmonitored mistakes of Accenture, Evercare of North Texas, Paragos, and Centrus must stop. True insurance reform for homeowners and health insurance. Continued adequate mental health funding, legislative ethic reform. One of my favorite quotes is by Albert Einstein, who says the true meaning of insanity is to do the same thing over and over and over again and expect a different result. If you want something different, do something different in November. Thank you.